Hey you, I'm in the crew.
Guru, made for you.
Hey guys, my name is Govind Srikanth and I'm part of the Guru crew. And today, I'm going to teach you a little bit more about music theory. Last time, we went over rhythm and the basics of it. And today we're going to go over the part 2 of the basics of rhythm. So, let's begin. Okay, so let's start off with a new color here, if I can find it. Alright, how about green? Okay, so let's recall some of the previous terminology. Alright, so first is rhythm. Alright, so in our own words, last time I believe we called it a steady beat. A steady, and then in brackets we'll put next to it a pattern because it keeps on going like a pattern. Ooh. That bugs me sometimes. Okay, steady beat. Think it's lagging a little bit. Okay, and then pattern. Ooh, why am I putting an I? Seriously. Alright, so that's rhythm. And then another term was tempo. I'm not sure if I did this last video, but tempo is the speed. Yeah, I remember. The speed, right? Yeah. And then, yeah, so, ooh, so let's say like how fast or slow. I'm not going to say or slow because I want to stay on time, so just say or how fast. Looks like a T. Alright, so that's rhythm and tempo. Next thing, I think we covered time signature if we were to do exercises. And if you guys aren't familiar with any of these terms and you're watching my videos or our videos for the first time, and you want to learn some about the first part of music theory, just go back to my first video, which was rhythm part 1. Okay, so time signature, and let me just give some examples. If you need to check out what a time signature is, I'll just put a short one, but go back to my old video. I hope there's an annotation on the screen below, or above in this video. If there isn't, just go and find the video. So it's basically the beats per measure, so I'm just going to put beats per M. And if you don't know what a measure is, just going to say M. It looks kind of like this in a music. You should know this by now, but if you saw my other video. But it's basically these lines, and then these are the lines, and this thing in the middle with the dividing lines, stuff inside of this is a measure. Right, if there's a 4/4 time signature, you might see like treble clef if you don't like these, or bass clef, like that. And then you might see this. But yeah, you get it, right? So this inside is a measure. There'll be notes inside here. So yeah. So that's the time signature. And then let's cover some notes. So let me just nah, I don't see my notes. Okay, let's just say, all right, the quarter note. If you remember what this is, it's one beat. It's worth one beat. Equals 1. All right, and then the half note doesn't have any shading inside, is equal to 2 beats, and you hold it for 2 beats. And then I'm actually going to go over dotted halves in the next page, but just to let you know, this is 3 beats. And then the big guy, whole note, is worth 4 beats. Okay, so that covers this page, right? Okay, so I'll just open up a new page, and we'll go over the dotted notes. Okay, So we all know about the dotted half. This is the most common of the dotted notes, but a dot can be after any note, literally. So this, oh, let me use a different color. Sorry. How about red? Okay, so we have our dotted half, which is equal to 3 beats. Now, I'm gonna tell you like how this is equal to 3 beats, because there could also be something like a quarter note with a dot after it, whole note with a dot after it. But let's go over this. Okay, so this is the most common if I didn't say that before. And this right here is a half note. If you take out the dot, then it's a half note, right? So half notes are equal to 2 beats, right? So then, alright, this dot right here, it has a purpose. It is, let me use a different color for this so you can see. How about blue? Alright, this is 1/2 of the note before it. Yeah, that's the purpose of it. So it's basically this times 1/2, or you divide it by 2. So 2, because this is equal to 2, you put the note right here, and then you multiply that by 1/2, or you divide it by 2, and in this scenario it would equal 1. The dot is equal to 1, because 2 divided by 2 equals 1. And then after this, you add this 1 to the 2. So 1 plus 2 equals 3. And oh, what's that over here? Ooh. And oh, what's that over here? It's a 3. So yeah, if you come out with a solution like 3 equals 3, then you did it correctly. If it's like 3 equals 2, you did not do it correctly, or anything other than that. So yeah, that's how the dot works. And let's do it on a few more examples. So let me just open up a page. Okay, so let's use light blue for this. I've never used this color. Okay, so light blue. Cool. Alright. So let's start with let's try or you know what, the quarter note will be last. Alright, the whole note. This can work with a dot in front of it. So as we know, a whole note is equal to 4 beats. And the dot rule is it's 1/2, 1/2, 1/2 of whatever's in front of it. So it would be either 4 times 1/2 or 4 divided by 2, which would equal x. And I don't want to get too much into algebra here, because that's my buddy the guru's job. So this all equals x. Or okay, so 4 times 1/2. Ooh, that doesn't equal x. It equals x plus, or it does equal x. And then finally the formula you would use was x plus 4. You'd have to plug that x in this, okay? Because 4 is the amount of the whole note. Alright, so 4 divided by 2 would equal 2, obviously. So 2, if you didn't know that. 2 goes into 4 2 times, so it's 2. So x equals 2. And then if we substitute x into 2, if we substitute that into 2, okay. If we substitute that into 2, the sum would be 6. So right here, this is a dotted whole note is equal to 6. I hope you understand that. Rewind this if you can't. Alright, I'm gonna go. Alright, I'll do one more example. Okay. Alright, so let's do a quarter note. I'm gonna get into rests on the next video. I can't believe I haven't yet. That should have been in the first video. Okay. Alright, so right now we have this all filled. Alright. Can there be a quarter? Can there be a dotted quarter? No? Yes, there can. Okay? So let me use a different color for this. How about reliable orange? Okay, so there can be a dotted quarter note. And you just follow the same rule. There's no different rule or anything. And it's okay to end up with a fractional value or decimal value. You just have to add it to the sum of the actual one. So right here, this is equal to 1. So this is equal to 1 divided by 2. So 1/2. It already explains itself. Or 0.5, you can say. So this would equal 1 and 1/2. Or 1.5. If you don't understand that, I'll talk through it really quickly because I don't want to run out of time. So, okay. So this quarter note is equal to 1. And the dot rule is it's half of whatever is in front of it. So this is half of that. So it's basically 1 times 1/2, which equals that, which equals that, which equals these. Yes, it works. Okay, so let's just do like a couple exercises. I have like 3 minutes. Let's do exercise in 3 minutes, okay? Please keep track of time. Hold on. Might have to view this for a second. Alright. Okay. So, alright, I have to hurry. Alright, let's just do some quick ones with the dot. Let's do 4, 4. This is the only example that we're doing now. Alright, that's enough. Alright, I have 2 minutes. Okay, so recall. Okay, so let's just do. What? You know what? I don't want to put in examples for right now. Let's do the examples for the next video, which is gonna be the rests, okay? But I hope you understand dotted halves, okay? So if you have a pencil or paper, I'll write this down really quick. I'll just enter a text box so I can type it in. Alright, so you know what? No. Whatever. I'll just write it out really quickly. So the dotted dot in a dotted note is half of the value in front of it. Well, guys, thanks for watching. I watch my other video if you didn't understand. Watch this over again if you didn't understand. Bye.
Guru.